Yo, what's up guys, Nandra here. Welcome to another video. So, this video is going to be it's going to be a little bit of a better game, I think. Like it's me versus Mid Shadow. Now this game was very back and forth, and I felt like this guy did things that were actually like apt in like what you're supposed to do when you're like playing Mid Shadow. Now he didn't win, but like he only didn't win just because like I also knew what I was supposed to be doing. Anyway, let's go jump into the game. Alright, so I'm going second, which is actually very good for me because Evos matter a lot in this matchup. I go ahead and toss back the Bahamut. I keep the Israfil and I keep the Sybil. Sorry, I keep the Salamander and I keep the Sybil. Sorry about that. I get the Oracle. The Oracle's nice. So ideally, I don't want the Salamander to just go 1-for-1. I want it to go. I want it to nuke his board. Like all these salamanders, I want them to like nuke boards. Like like using them for spot removal is not that great in this matchup. But here I get the 1 in 9, and I get to go summoner into summoner. This is nice because now if he plays Bone Chimera and he chooses not to trade, I can pop both of these guys for free. He goes space, which is good. Okay, so you might be wondering, why did he choose to go face? Well, he chose to go face there, and I don't actually agree with it, but he chose to go face there because he didn't want to play into Lyrial. However, you still play the Lyrial anyway, because you have a Chimera on the board. Anyway, so now I get to pop not one, but both annoying last word bodies. And this is nice because this will set up for my Salamander on 7. I also get to kill a skeleton as well for free. As well as getting to kill his 4/4 Lich. So this is a very good spot for me. Yeah, I'm gonna take at least 5 damage next turn if he chooses to Evo. However, I'm going to assume that he's actually not going to Evo. He's actually going to try to trade now. I didn't actually agree with this trade, to be quite honest with you, because unless he chooses to Evo here, it's bad. And here he Evos, but like that's such a bad Evo. Like, I think I would just like prefer going face with my Evo, because then he also plays out the Lurching Corpse as well. But this is inviting a Salamander. I didn't Salamander you last turn for a reason. Like I made sure to pop everything, so I did kind of telegraph that I have Salamander. You should never play your Lurching Corpse into that. But hey, I guess he felt differently. So here he passes on 6. So when he passes on 6, I now know he has Necro Assassins in his hand. And that's fine. So I'm not going to Evo. Cerberus isn't that common. Well, I say it's not common, but like a lot of people will disagree with me. But yeah, it's not really that common. So here he goes out and he makes a play. He makes a board, and this is fine because I have double Saw Quill in my hand. Here, I'm trying to hold off on using this. Well, I was trying to hold off on using the Sybil. However, I ultimately decided that doing that was better just because, like, I want to try to hide the Bahamut in my hand for as long as possible. Additionally, getting the heal here is fine. And lastly, if I Evo over this, I have a 6/4. With a 6/4, he can only clear it with Soul Squasher or by giving me another guy. And that's fine by me. Like, if you want to use your next Lurching Corpse, that's perfectly fine by me. But here, he plays out Thane instead. The Thane's kind of scary. I lied, it's, like, really scary. And ideally, I don't want to play a Bahamut into that, because if I play Bahamut, the Bahamut gets answered by Ektar plus White King. I get a second Bahamut, so I'm just like, alright, we going for it. I go and slam it down. He drops the White King, and so now I know an Ektar is coming. If an Ektar is not coming, he's going to be in trouble. He plays the Ektar, and this Ektar, as you can see, is clearly significantly less scary than the Ektars of old, because he would have had one more zombie. And here he goes ahead and Soul Conversions to draw again. This is very good on his part. And here I just go Stockville. I really didn't want to. I really didn't want to show the Bahamut, the second Bahamut, for as long as possible. So I just going to toss my Scyther here. Now the Scyther is good in this matchup for dealing with white kings, but he's already played one. They only play two. They only play two Thanes. So yeah. So I don't mind like giving up giving up my Scyther for this. It's not like a low value Scyther. But here he uses a second exercise. So this is actually very good for me because I now know that he has used two of these and one of his Lurching Corpses. Now the Necrosasses are actually a lot better in this matchup than say the Lurching Corpses, because like with the Lurching Corpses, I can always force an RNG, force a bad RNG roll if you don't immediately pop it in the same turn. And he's already used some activators. I believe he's used two Soul Converts as well. So as the game goes on, him playing out Lurching Corpses is going to get a little bit more scary for him than it is for me, because again, I have a lot of like low value units I can still play. Like I can still play out Ayla's and Tina's. And I really want to hold on to this last demon for as long as possible, because Israfil is going to be high in this game. Like straight up, Israfil is just going to like blow him back. But here he goes Soul Conversion. That's his last Soul Conversion, by the way. So here I just going to toss on Lucifer, and I am not going to Evo this. I don't need to do that. Like if I Evo, I play into Soul Squasher. I wanted to play out his Soul Squashers first. He goes Ektar, and I take 8. Again, I don't care. Like that 8 is fine. It doesn't matter to me. Like they don't have that much burst. Additionally, he's most likely not going to be playing the Tyrant version of this deck, which I'm perfectly fine with, because again, people on Reddit and people on Discord will tell you that the Tyrant version is a meme. It's not a meme. It's actually legit, but people don't play it. So now when I draw the Poly, I can now set him up into Checkmate. He's going to clear this. When he clears this, I'll play the Poly, and after that I can just grind him out. He's already used not one but 2 Ektars, and this is going to be his second Thane. So I don't care about this. I don't care about this board. So here I just going to slam down the Poly, because if I don't play the Poly here, I never ever get to play this Poly ever again. So I go ahead and Blazing Breath the white. You Blazing Breath the white first, this way you take 1 less damage. And then I go ahead and trade. Like, he still has to answer this Bahamut, because if I ever draw an AoE, he dies. And here, he is White King. And the Soul Squasher, that's the last Soul Squasher, I believe. Which means now I'm freed up to Evo. And here he plays Catacombs. Now this Catacombs is scary. Like, actually terrifying. But this is fine, because now I can play Sybil, and I have some options. I also see the Tina. Now the Tina is going to be, straight up like what saved me this game. Because if I didn't see the Tina, then him having this catacombed board would have been like disastrous for me, because I would have had to eat a lot of damage in order to get rid of everything. And even now, I still can't get rid of everything. However, he's used 2 Ektars. Yes, he's shown a lot, but he's used 2 Ektars. Ektar is the only way that he can like push through the damage he needs in order to kill me. Well, that and Tyrant, because again, as you see now, he's up to 17 shadows, so Tyrant will kill me. But he doesn't have it, because he starts making trades first. Like, again, he drew a lot of cards at, like, he's gone through about 75% of his deck. But he didn't have it, and now he plays Thane. But the Thane loses some value because he wasn't able to get a good Thane, because the Catacombs fucked him up. Like, if he had been able to get like a Thane there, he probably would have been able to push a little bit more damage. But this is not bad. He still gets to push through 5 damage. And that's always very, very good. Because now I'm yet again in another weird spot. Because he's still drawing more cards, so I can still die to an Ektar at the top. But here I get another Windblast Dragon, and I get Israfil. So I want to ward up. I want to ward up because the second Ektar is, that's going to be terrifying. And I'm not going to be able to clear everything all at once. So here I make the trades the way I make the trades. In order to to take as little damage as possible. And to also get a 9 HP Zeus. At 9 HP, he's not getting through this. Like he's got to make some magic happen. And here he goes for his Ektar. Like this Ektar, yeah, I can go face, but I have some things in play. So let's go ahead and see what he does. He takes the RNG into Zeus, pops the Zeus. That's bad for me. but thankfully it's not the worst. The worst thing would be if he had popped up Bahamut. If he had popped up Bahamut, he probably would not have traded. And now I'm at 1. So again, so right now, like, you see the popping the whites in the way back popped and whatever. Like that let me stay alive. If I had taken the 1 extra damage, I would be dead right now. But I'm not dead, and if I'm not dead, that means I can win. So here, thankfully, I get the trades that I want, and I'm able to full clear this board. The full clear is nice because it prevents me from dying to Cerberus, and then I get to play Israfil. So now I can threaten lethal again. And he's out of cards. I was able to outgrind the giant. He goes Death's Breath, but a Death's Breath is not nearly as scary if I know that you don't have Ectars. So now I just go ahead and trade, and trade. I get to push 2. Again, I'm still threatening lethal. And here, I should have played out the Tina, I think. I only didn't play it out just because I don't know, like, I was scared of getting like Grimneered or something like that, but it doesn't matter because, like, again, I'm threatening lethal on board. I need to play up this Tina. Like, yes, this was a misplay on my part. And here he goes, Odell Black Swan. So now he's gonna get to clear off my Odette as well as one of my Windblast Dragons. I still have lethal though, but yeah, I definitely should have played out everything. And here I go ahead and BM a little bit and just go ahead and show him the Lucy. Or I lied, I don't even show him Lucy, okay. But yeah, again, this is a very, very crazy game. I needed to heal each and every time. I needed to play exactly in that exact order to win. Like, my opponent played very, very well too. Like, he understood that, okay, I don't have to play anything. He made the appropriate plays where possible. And it wasn't like he did anything bad, but like the key factor in him losing this game was literally not making that 1 trade into my 1/2 on turn, what was that, turn 4? Yeah, on turn 4. Like, it's funny because, like, that's one of those, like, it seems so small and it seems so insignificant, but that did decide a huge portion of this game. Because if he hadn't have done that, I would not have been able to pop both last word bodies. Like, when you play mid shadow and when you're playing versus dragon, you need to understand that preservation of your last words so key, so key if you want to actually like win this match, but especially when it's so unfavored on your end as well. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and leave a like if you did. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you didn't. Or sorry, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content, and let me know why or why not you didn't enjoy the video down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.